this up. Wait a minute for people to come in. See if anybody wants to watch me this Sunday evening. Pimpmunk is live. I got an alert. Anybody wants to watch? I got an alert. I was alerted. Alerted, baby. Let's see what we got going on. Hope anyone who is watching, I hope you're having a wonderful evening this evening. What's up, J. Troy? How you doing? Mr. J. Troy Doe. Missy's up in here too. Hey, Missy, how you doing? How is you doing? Let's see. I'm going to share this a tad bit, itty bitty little bit. That's what I'm doing. What the fuck was that? My phone did something. Okay. Well, where's his face at? There is his face. I'm sharing it with a couple of people right quick, and then I'll start talking. Yes, I will, because that's what I'm here to do. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see Missy. See J. Troy. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or, whatever. My day sucked, but my evening's being all right a little bit. Was a happy. Hope Mama Pim had a night. She had a wonderful day. Well, pretty good day anyway. Yesterday was her birthday. Yeah. Thanks to the people who bought gifts and stuff. She got a bunch of gifts actually delivered on her birthday yesterday, so it was sweet. She still got some coming in, but yeah, I had enough money. There's a bakery place not too far from here that delivered. I had her a cake brought. Yeah, so I had Mama cake brought. Yeah, and then bought her some lunch for her birthday, and she opened her gifts. It was a good day for her. It was a good day. It was a good day. She was very happy, very excited. Had a big old smile on her face for the most part. And then one of her nieces, one of my cousins, baked her some cookies, made her some cookies or whatever, and brought them over last night. That was sweet over, so yeah. But yeah, she had a decent day, and I appreciate people. My May shows a signal thing being weak here, so may have an issue. I don't know. Nah, let's go. Okay, better. That's what matters most. Yes, that is what matters most. I will tell her that, Larry. I will definitely tell her that. And thank you. Oh, no, I'm trying to fix this green screen a little bit. Oh, no. That's funky. Okay. Nope. See, I'm having issues with my green screen, folks. Give me just a second. No. That ain't working. I don't know what the problem is. Man, that's good enough. That'll work. That'll work, even though I'm having a slight bit with the cheer here. You see that? I don't know what's going on. Hey, do you think thing? Hey, Mama Pimp feels like a mom to me, especially now that mine got. Well, yeah, I'm glad that you feel like that. She's a mama to everybody. And I'm so sorry that your mom's gone, too. But I'm glad that you feel like my mom. Yeah. She's good people. She's good people. And she deserved a good day. So I was very excited to give it to her. We are at Yeah, I forgot where we're at. We're at 7 goals to get Landon back, by the way. So we're narrowing it down. So let's do tonight to try to get Landon back. Still $120 go. These last goals have to be at least over 100. I told him I'll do that. So $120 is the goal tonight. We'll get down to 6 goals to bring Landon back. So please help me get there because I need the money. He needs to come back. And that final goal is going to be pretty cool because once we make it, he's going to be there that day. So, yeah. So help me get that goal, people. I appreciate it very much. 120. Anyways, let me X that tab. I got a lot of tabs open. Your mom has always had a special place in my heart, and I love her. Well, I thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Usually, no, I don't know. I don't know if it's like the angle or something, but usually don't do like that. I don't know what's going on with the green screen tonight. Maybe the lighting's the same, so I don't know. Let's try a different background, see if it's doing that with it. It's really not as bad, is it? Well, yeah, I guess it is. Well, he shouldn't be competing. He shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be streaming with Shab, that's for sure. Hell, everybody left. Why did everybody leave? Nobody's watching. That sucks. What the hell happened? No, I got enough light. It's I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out later. Wait a minute. I don't know. It's not that big a deal, I guess, but it bugs me nonetheless. I fixed it. Yeah, it's still a little bit, but I fixed it. It's fixed for the most part. There's a little bit of buzz back there, but not enough to worry about. That's better. That's better. Well, now it's on my shirt. Fuck, I don't know what the issue is. Mm-hmm. Now that'll just have to be that'll have to be good enough for now. Yeah, I see you guys here, and that's good. I'm glad you guys are here. PTM gave $20 too, by the way, so thank you, PT. Now we only need 100. Thank you, PT. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. Now we only need 100. And we'll be at 6 goals to bring Landon back. I hear you, Larry. I hear you, buddy. And if you notice that what I titled this tonight, so the NDZ, the no drama zone. So if anybody comes in here and you are a mod and anybody comes in here and tries to bring drama, just meet, don't even talk to them, don't argue with them, just boot their ass, all right? Just kick their ass. Don't even talk to them, just kick them. If you're a mod, just kick them. Because that's and that's the only time I'm gonna talk about that, because we got no drama tonight, man. No dramas. No drama. What you doing, Mama? I'm live. What you doing?
Going to the bathroom.
Going to the bathroom. I'm completely over all the drama. It's literally making me sick. I just want to have, we all. This is the love and hug tonight right here. This is love and hugs, baby. What this is about. This is me, because I was sitting around. I actually need a little cash. I thought maybe I could come on here and talk some shit to you guys, make a little money, knock another goal down for Landon to come back, and we'll just chill and talk and have some fun. What's up, John Lewis Vega? How you doing, Daddy? Hope you're doing well. Mama, Larry said he loved you. But the goal's 120. We made 20, so we need 100. Thank you, John Vega. We just made 25. So now we need 75. Thank you, John Vega. Thank you very much. Now all we need is 75 more, and boom, we've made that goal, and we'll be down to 6 goals to bring Landon back. Anyways, what's happened this weekend? What happened there? I'm trying to think of what did happen this week. I tell you what I do most of the weekend, most of this whole week, last week. I went back and started rewatching all the Survivor shows. Now, for the ones who know me pretty well, keep up with me, know that one of my guilty pleasures is reality. Not reality TV in general, not like every reality show, but like the competition shows like Big Brother and Survivor and the Great Race, or whatever it's called, the Amazing Race. Sorry, the Amazing Race. Shows like that I actually get into. And so that's what I've been doing. And actually, earlier I took a break from that, and it's actually on in the background right now. It's not on, but it's like paused. Well, I knocked off the side, but I'm training day. I'm just gonna watch it. Your parents love Survivor. I love Survivor, man. I do. Survivor's one of my favorite shows. I like I just get into it. Yeah, I do enjoy the stuff. I do. It's just something I'm into. Yeah. It's fun for me. Also, we had daylight savings time. That changed, which I do like this time better because it gets, I used to like the other time better, but I do like the springtime better because, it's the day lasts a little longer, even though it's a lot. It's like an hour later to get daylight in the mornings, but whatever. Who cares? Nothing else really exciting. I did have a rough day. Most of the day I had a lot of pain today, but I did take some medicine earlier, so I do feel better now. So, yeah, it's been dealing with a lot of rough shit. The mouth shit, right? It's still a little bit of infection, but nothing intolerable. So it's down a lot. My face was swollen. But everything's a little bit better today. A little bit better. But just, like I said, I just want to go ahead and make a few bucks, get another goal knocked down for Landon, have a few conversations here. Nothing spectacular. I'm not doing a big show on it. It's just a random stream. We do have, of course, the Morning Wood tomorrow. And who do we have? Let's see. I got some guests booked for this week, but not completely booked. Tomorrow we've got Janie and Bert Toast is also going to be here, so that's going to be entertaining. Tuesday we got Fit and Curvy is coming back, awesome, and Dirt, he's going to be here. I'm hoping, I haven't asked her yet, but I'm hoping I get Miss Parker here Wednesday. And Thursday I'm hoping to have Captain Kirsch on along with John Morgan. So yeah, working on it. Well, I appreciate you too, Larry. Thank you, PT. Yeah, I like them good guests. I think they're good guests too. Like I said, I don't know about Wednesdays because I haven't asked Miss Parker yet, but I'm sure she will. But yeah, tomorrow we got Janie and Bert Toast, who I like both, and one of my new favorite people is actually Fit and Curvy. She's very cool chick, and of course everybody loves Dirt. You know, Dirt's one of my little buddies, my little regulars on here. And of course, Thursdays, John Morgan days, because he paid for it. However, John Morgan is on my shit list because he never did get Mama Pimp a gift like he said. No, we're not doing drama. No drama. We're just talking and having conversations amongst the friends. We do need $75 more to make the stream go, though. And then we'll be down to 5 more goals to bring Landon back. So if you can chip in, my babies. You miss coming on stream? Well, we'll bring you on some. There is more stuff coming. I am working on the game show thing. Well, we gotta get it and going because I think that's going to be a pretty big deal. Actually, the YouTube Squares game, I think that's going to be pretty cool. We got to get a lot of things, and I got to get people that's willing to research and get questions and answers and stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool though. Also, I'm working on another thing. I'm working on some things for the Patreon. Gonna be doing some live streaming for Patreons only. Private shows. Wished I could do old school pimp private shows, but I can't. I'll get in trouble. But I can get a little bit edgier. But we got a lot of shit coming for sure. I also gotta pay fucking StreamYards this week, I think. I gotta pay StreamYards like $25 a month because I don't have a producer doing production right now for the show. Oh, I miss Bull so much, man. That was an awesome dude. He was an awesome man. Miss him a lot. Hate that he's gone. Really hated that fella's gone, man. He was so cool. He was really, really cool. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Woo-hoo! Bulls had a lot to offer the show. Not only the production thing, but he was good to have on because he chimed in every now and again and always had good things to say. Should you call her? Oh, I'll tell you something cool that happened over the weekend. If you know that about my, everybody knows I'm a fan of wrestling, of old school wrestling, not the modern day shit. But everybody knows who my favorite wrestler is Jerry the King Lawler, right? Grew up watching him, loved him to death. I actually met him when I was really little. I don't remember it, but I met him. But he over the weekend he made this tweet about watching a TV show. He said reliving his childhood, and it was funny because I was watching Jerry Lawler videos on YouTube, kind of reliving my childhood that day. So I tweeted that. I was like, "That's funny. I'm reliving my childhood by watching Jerry Lawler videos," and he liked the tweet, so that was pretty cool. I wish you would have retweeted it. That would have been more awesome, but Having somebody that you admired to like your tweet, that's pretty cool. Because I really am I'm a huge fan for Jerry Lawler. And so that was pretty cool. I don't know what happens after this life, but I hope Baldwyn has the best of whatever that activity. So anyway, I don't know. But that was pretty cool, though. Hope you dance. Child, I hope you dance. I hope you dance, child. Please hit the like button and the share button. We need more people in here. We ain't got like 8 or 9 people watching. That ain't good. I know there's other people streaming, and I know people are talking about other YouTubers and drama. I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that. I just want to talk to the people and just shoot the shit a little bit. I don't want to do the drama thing. And, I know about all the shit that's going on right now, and most people do. And I know that I was brought up into it. I don't care right now. I don't care. It's just that, it's time to move on a little bit and just have a little fun. Just be kind and whatever. If you're gonna be in a mood, make it good, my dude. I don't know what that meant. 'Cause I'm a stupid ass. I'm a stupid ass. Oh, I thought I got another $25 tip, but that's just the one John Vegas sent earlier. We need $75 more to make the stream go, though. Let's make that happen. I do that all the time, though. I'll go back and think, I got another tip, and it was just an old one. I blame PT for that. PT gave me what am I trying to say? What is it when somebody goes to war and they come back? What's it called? Like, fuck it. Nah, never mind. I killed that joke. Dude, I seen a chick on TikTok over the weekend. She told a joke that made my ass laugh hard. This chick has got chops to be a comedian for sure. I don't give a shit what you think about abortion, PTSD, yeah. PTHAM-SD, PTHSD is what I got. Anyways, this chick, I don't give a fuck if you're for abortion, against abortion, or pro, but whatever. The joke's fucking funny. She said, all these chicks out here who had like 20 abortions asking dudes to eat their pussy. The bitch, nobody wants to go near that graveyard. Dude, that was the graveyard. She called it coochie graveyard. That was funny. Funny to me. I laughed my fucking ass off. I just like, dude, that's a good joke to write right there. Somebody who does write jokes and shit. That was good, right? That was good shit. I just thought that's good. That's just a good joke. And yeah. So I just thought it was something bad. As soon as I heard her say it the way she delivered it, I was like, that bitch can be a comedian right there. Because she was funny. That was hilarious, man. But anyways, you just gotta have like open-minded jokes and not be so uptight and trying to break it down and make everybody a bad guy because they tell the jokes. Because in most cases, not all cases, let me make this clear, not all cases. Some people are telling jokes in a vindictive way, in a bad way, in a malicious way or whatever. But most people who are actually being funny and being a comedian and just trying to tell jokes are not doing it with ill intentions. They're doing it to make you laugh. Now, whether you laugh or not, that's on you. I think most comedians are not trying to be bad people. Their goal is to make you laugh. And reality is the best fucking thing to make fun of. All reality, right? So, and you know, and there's people who do sexual humor, edgy humor, whatever kind of humor. I don't think most people that do that are trying to be malicious. I think most of them are their intentions are good. The intention of a joke is to make someone laugh. Now, of course, people do joke to be insulting and be an asshole, but that's, to me, that's more rare than the other. I'm all for the woke culture. I'm all for people, but there comes a point to where you got to just laugh at reality, right? Because if you don't laugh at reality, reality is going to beat you up. That's what's going to happen. Reality is going to beat you up. You have to laugh at it from time to time. You have to make jokes about it from time to time. And that's just my point. You know, that is my opinion. I mean, yeah, people are too fragile. And I think people are, you know, they're wanting to. You're not really. I mean, if you try to take humor out of the world, you're not bettering the place. I know your intentions is to make the world better, but to take away laughter is the absolute opposite of that. You're not making it better at all. It's just, what's up, Red Eye? It's comedy is to me, comedy is it's supposed to be the untouchable art, right? Comedy is supposed to be the art you leave the fuck alone. It's always been that way because comedy is the joke of reality. In reality has to be made fun of, because if reality isn't made fun of, then reality wins. And you don't want reality to kick your ass. Because facts is, reality can be very sad. You know, all the shit that's going on in the world, especially right now with all the crap we're going through, everybody's going through it. If you can't look at it and find the glimmer of humor in it, then you lose. You lose. And I'm not going to lose, goddamn. I'm not a loser. So I will look at the reality and find the glimmer of humor. Is my stream coming through okay? Because I'm having a little bit of internet issues. But yeah, like I said, this is a stream where I'm just talking, trying to make a few bucks, trying to get the other goal, trying to get down to 6 goals. We need $75 more to make the goal, and we'll be at 6 goals to bring Landon back. So yeah, skirt. Anyways, yeah, we still need 75. I was checking to make sure if we need anything, if we made anything else. We need 75. It was a bit choppy for a second. It's talking. Thank you, PT. Man, and it's kind of a little bit funky, but I am trying to get back to where I was. My mindset, because I did look, like I said a couple of years ago when I made the goal to not being a drama YouTuber anymore, I said that eventually I will get involved in some from time to time, and I still will from time to time. I'll get put in, but I am not going to make that focus. That drama is not a focus of this channel and my content. No, not at fucking all. And I do not want that to try to, be a thing. So yeah, that's not going to be a thing. I try to be. I consider myself an artist, right? I'm a comedian. I'm an entertainer. So if I find it to be something I can make good entertainment from, then I might get involved a little bit, but most of it's not. So that's the reason you don't hear me respond to some shit that's been said about me or whatever, because I can't. I can make insult jokes about the person that did that said something, but what's the fucking point, right? So it's not going to solve anything, so I'm not getting involved. It's not what I want, my friend. Okay. It's just something I don't want to be a part of. And I completely refuse to be a part of it, actually. On a constant basis, that is. What the hell is going on? What's up, Parker? Yeah, I'm not involved. I'm not gonna get involved. This is and it's not even to do with the people that I normally talk about. Those fuckers. That's the reason. Okay, I'll say the name for a second. The reason I did respond to Negs and them a couple of times because it wasn't Negs' shit with me, not with Shabisky and Missy. That shit was serious, but the shit they did to me wasn't. I didn't take it serious enough because it was like my Amazon wish list, stuff like that. Who gives a fuck? I can make fun of that. That's a joke that I can run with. But some of this other stuff, like that happened over the weekend the other day, I'm not getting involved in that because that's what they want. Those people, the person that did that video and stuff and said the things they said about me and other people, it's like, what's the point? There's no point in it. I'm not going to insult the person. I'm not going to sit up here and insult that person that did the video. I'm just not getting involved, really. I just want to smile and touch my butthole with my finger. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing right at this moment. I am touching my anus. Yeah. Anus being touched. The anus is being touched, I'm telling you. I know you want to touch it. So I want to touch it more. Yeah, I agree. It's the best thing to do. It's no point in it right now. I don't want to be involved. Anyways, let's see if we got any more tips. We need 75 to make the go. We've had 2 tips. We've had we've had 25 from Vega, 20 from Mr. PT, and I think both of those guys. But you motherfuckers need to get more. And not them two. Well, them two too, if they want to. But other people, we need 75 more. 75. 75. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gonna let it show. That makes me the reason I'm saying that song is the other day I was talking to a friend and I started singing that, and that dumbass literally asked me, "Are you really coming out? Are you gay, bro?" And I'm like, "Dude, of course." And he was like, that's what I said, like, "Yeah, of course." And he was like, "Really?" I'm like, "No, you stupid motherfucker." So that's the kind of conversations I have with my friends. We're just dumb people. Me and my friends are just dumb. But I like being dumb. I responded to you on Twitter, by the way, Miss Parker. I sent you the link. You asked for the link. I sent it to you. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show that I am a homosexual. No, I'm possibly could be. Anyways, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Sent 20. Says, I wish I had more to give. No, 20's fine, my brother. Thank you very much. That means we only need 55 more to make the go. So I appreciate that very much, Larry. Thank you so much, buddy. Awesomeness and awesomeness. It's just a whole lot of awesomeness. So thank you. 55 more is all we need. Oh, there's my ebony love. What's up, baby?
How you do?
I'm all right. I'm all right. The last week, and especially the last 2 days, I was miserable.
Well, yeah, you've been doing yeah.
It's still a little swelled, but nothing. It was bad, dude. At one point, I woke up at 3 a.m. the other morning. It was like, and my eye was closed up. It was so swollen. Which I had two things going on. I had sinus infection and a tooth infection.
Ooh.
And yeah, so
your whole face will swell up over something like that. Yeah. Well, I'm happy
yes,
you sound
ma'am.
a little better. I finally got my voice back.
So I see that. I hear that. Road. Oh, you want to be a guest Wednesday, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Wednesday then.
I got a lot of people running for me online now. You know that?
No drama. No drama.
No drama.
No drama.
No drama.
NDZ. Okay, so no drama zone. That's what this is.
So we're gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you dad jokes. Okay, let me get on my dad jokes.
Did you hear my joke I heard from the chick on TikTok? That was hilarious.
What?
This chick should be a top comedian in the world. I ain't lying. She said, you hear about these girls out here who have like 20 or 30 abortions and asking dudes to eat their pussy. So them guys don't want to go nowhere near that graveyard.
Oh, I love it.
Ain't that a good joke?
That's horrible, and I love it. Yes.
It is horrible. So that's the kind of shit I like. That's the kind of jokes I tell. Okay. So, and as somebody who does actually write jokes and makes money out of it, that is a well-written joke.
Okay. Let me see if I'm going to go into my dad jokes and see if I can find some shitty ass dad jokes for you. And then you tell me if they're good. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So these are hilarious. Okay. Now.
I'll tell you if they're good or not.
Okay. What do sprinters eat before a race?
I don't know what.
Nothing. They fast.
Oh my, no, it was not good.
Fuck you. Okay, what about this one? Let's see. What rock group has 4 men that don't sing?
Boys to Men, I don't know.
No, Mount Rushmore.
Oh my God. You need to do better.
What you mean? Those are hilarious.
No, those are not. Those are horrible.
Okay. What about this one? Let's see. What concert costs just 45 cents?
I don't know.
50 Cent featuring Nickelback. That's a good one. You got to do math and everything. Okay. What about?
God damn, that was bad. That was bad, girl.
It was a good one. Okay. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
So I don't know. Somebody kickstand, I guess. What?
No, it was too tired. Come on, it's a good one. You know that's a good one.
How come the black girl get her ass beat? Because she tell bad dad jokes. That's why.
These are good jokes. How many apples grow on a tree?
All of them.
Shut up.
That's like a graveyard joke. That's a popular grave joke. Yeah, people are just dying to get in.
Exactly. Okay. What does Moses make? How does Moses make his coffee?
How?
He brews it.
Okay, that's okay. I like that one a little bit.
Okay. Let's see. Now we're getting into good stuff. So you find some good ones. Let's see. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
I have no idea.
Because he was outstanding in a field.
No.
Yes.
No.
Horns in the chat.
No.
Horns in the chat.
We don't do horns.
Jokes.
We do
corn
wood.
in the chat. Corn.
We do wood here.
Corn.
We do wood.
Corn.
Wood.
Corn.
We don't do fucking corn.
Corn. Corn is amazing.
Did you really just say that?
Corn. Corn is amazing.
Do you know what you're saying though?
It makes hummus. You get oil.
You know what else they call corn, right?
Corn, popcorn?
Maize.
Maize is amazing.
You didn't even know you just told a dad joke.
I didn't. I'm amazing. Corn in the chat. Corn in the chat.
She didn't even know what she was doing.
Amazing. Look at this. I'm just channeling all of this comedy right now. I'm a natural comedian. This is amazing.
I thought you were doing it on purpose. Then I realized you wasn't doing that on purpose.
I had no idea. No, I didn't know.
You've never heard corn? Corn is called maize.
Yes, I have heard it, but I'm a stoner and I didn't make the synopsis at that very second, mister. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why is Peter Pan always flying?
I don't know.
Because he never lands? Ooh.
No.
That's a good one.
No.
That's a good one. That's a really okay. I'm gonna tell a racy one then. Okay. I might get canceled.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
This is culture of cancer.
I might get canceled. What do you call a Hispanic who jumps in the pool?
Oh my goodness, what?
Bean dip.
I actually knew that. I've actually heard that one.
I'm gonna get canceled. I hope Yato's not in the chat. Yato's not here. We're good.
Is Yato Mexican? I
don't know. And I think that's gonna get me canceled. So I don't want to answer any more questions.
You don't know what Yato is?
He is a person.
Are you sure?
I'm not entirely sure because I've only seen like pictures of a person, so I don't know.
You sure he's not a bean, a human being?
He could be a bean, but I don't know how a bean would learn how to use the internet. So I'm very suspicious.
Because
beans will not replace us. Okay?
Yes, they will. They can pin to it.
I get canceled. Okay. Why do vampires seem sick?
Why is that?
Because they're always coughing.
Oh, God. These hurt sometimes.
These are delicious.
These are headache jokes.
These are delicious.
No, they're not. I'm not chewing it.
This is good. Okay. Let's see. Larry
said, "Hey, Miss Parker."
Hey.
Yeah. And we need 55 to make the goal, so y'all do that. Go ahead, Miss Parker. What's your jokes?
I tell dad jokes, but I have no kids. I'm a foxpaw.
Oh, God damn.
That's a good one.
Not really. And I like you too, and that's the problem. I want to punch you right now.
Okay, question.
Yes, ma'am.
If you see a robbery at the Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
Mm-mm. Oh my God.
You're at the Apple store.
Mm-mm. If you ever tell that joke again, I will shoot you. I'm just saying, I will go to jail because I will put a bullet in your motherfucking ass if you ever tell that dumbass joke again, Miss Parker. You're a pretty lady, but that made you a little ugly right there. I'm gonna tell you.
What does a deaf gynecologist do for a living?
He reads lips.
Yeah, he does.
I know that one.
What does a blind gynecologist do?
I've heard this, but I can't remember. Go ahead.
He gets a wet nose.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did you hear the one about the Italian chef who died?
No, go ahead.
He passed away.
He passed away. Yeah, I have heard that too. I have heard that one too. These are not good in this park.
These are amazing jokes.
No, baby, they're not.
These are. What do you call a donkey with only one leg? I'm sorry, with only 3 legs.
A 3-legged donkey?
A wonky.
Why?
What do you mean why? It's just
Why
funny.
would you tell that joke though?
I think you're just not open. Maybe you lost your funny bone. Okay, let me try this one. Okay. I found a wooden shoe in my toilet today. It was clogged.
No, that's so stupid.
You know?
That is so stupid. It's kind of funny. I will laugh at the ones that are so stupid. It's funny. That's so stupid.
That's a good one.
That
Okay,
is
so we
so
got
stupid.
you. That was a good one. Okay. Let me see another good one. Let's see. Why do trees seem suspicious on sunny days?
Why?
Because they're just a little shady.
So corny. I swear. Oh.
What do you call a fake noodle, huh?
I do know this one. Wait a minute. What do you call it? An pasta.
In pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me ask you something. Where's I may have already asked you this one though. Where's the elephant sex organs?
What is an elephant's sex organs?
Yeah. They're in his foot. Because if he steps on you, you're fucked.
Oh, you nasty bastard. I got a better one.
Why is that?
Okay. Why did the math book look so sad?
I know this one too. Why I forget, but go ahead. I know this one, I think.
Because he had so many problems.
So many problems, yeah.
Yes.
Why is the pool table green?
I don't know.
If you had your balls racked 100 times a day, you'd be green too.
Oh my God. All of my jokes are clean jokes. And you're over here just being nasty. If 2 vegans get in a fight, is it still considered beef?
That's considered a carrot. That's just so bad.
That's a good. Oh, I have a good one. You'll understand this joke. Nobody ever gets this joke. Okay. I'm addicted to collecting vintage Beatles albums. I need help. You get it. You better laugh. Stop it.
I know. It's from the song. It's just not good.
Okay, how about this one? I have really good jokes about nepotism, but I only tell them to my kids.
Yeah. You know why Jack from Titanic should have sung? Say,
I know.
I want to hold your hand.
Don't go, Jack. Don't go.
That was the dumbest. I'll never let go. The boom, let go. What the fuck?
No, she had to pry him off.
But she let go though.
I mean, if she didn't, she was going to die.
Well, she said, I'll never let go.
So they supposed to go out like Romeo and Juliet?
Yes.
Not me. You got me fucked up.
Romeo and Juliet's a fucked up story anyway. People don't really understand the fucked upness.
It's tragic.
Yeah. People always, okay, the romanticizing of Romeo and Juliet. Okay, yes, it's a romance. But that story's way deeper than fucking romance.
It's a dark story.
It's a very dark story. And
It's
Shakespeare was a fucking genius.
I heard or read that Shakespeare's work, his collection of work, is like a collective of people and not just one person.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Now, you ever seen you probably have. You ever seen the show Sons of Anarchy?
Yes.
My favorite show of all time. You know that's nothing but Hamlet on motorcycles, right? Pretty
much. Everybody dies. It's families fighting families. Nobody trusts anybody, and everybody dies.
That's Hamlet. It to me is the greatest show that ever been put on TV, in my opinion. And because most shows, most series have at least one season that sucked. Or wasn't so
they
good.
were, yeah. No, they were
Sons
good.
of Anarchy, they never had a bad season. Never had a bad season.
I forget the actress's name, but you know the actress who played Peggy on Katie
Sagal.
Oh my god, I love her so fucking much. She's so good in that.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
You know that her husband's the one that created the show, right? I don't know if you know that.
I didn't.
You remember the character? What's his name? Oh fuck! I know. I always forget. But the character, the blind guy that was in prison, that was part of the game. Mm-hmm. He's the guy that created.
He's the creator.
Show. Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
He's the writer. Yeah, he's married to her. They're married. And after Sons of Anarchy, they did another show, which I thought was going to take off and be great, but it only lasted one season. The Bastard Execution. And it should have been a show that lasted because it would have been great if it got past the.
Yeah, I didn't get to see. I didn't see that one.
No, I thought she was in it too.
Yeah, I love her to pieces. Every time she's somebody, I love her.
The character of Gemma is amazing. It's a really fucked up story, and I loved it. Otto, yes, Otto is the character in Sons of Anarchy. Thank you, Vlad.
Let's see. I just read that someone in London gets stabbed every 52 seconds. Poor guy.
It's not just one person.
Oh.
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Okay, what's red and bad for your teeth?
Oh, a tampon.
A brick.
It is bad for your teeth.
You need to stop eating tampons. I told you about that.
Or an angry Indian.
We're going to get canceled.
Okay, natives, I'm sorry. But you gotta admit that was funny.
It's funny as shit, but we're going to get canceled.
I'm sorry, natives, but I mean, it's funny.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Fuck me. Okay. How about this one? Never break someone's heart. They only have one. Break their bones instead. They have over 206 of them.
Well, that's just fucked up. That's cruel.
I thought it was more lenient.
I always hate the whole proverbial heart thing. I'll be honest with you.
Proverbial art.
The proverbial heart.
Oh, what do you mean? Like the little fake heart concept?
I feel from my there's no emotions that comes from your fucking heart, all right?
The Romans gave us that.
Yeah, but it's just bullshit though.
I think it's just more conceptual.
I love you with all my heart. That doesn't mean shit. Your heart is.
So what do you love somebody with?
Your fucking mind.
I love you with all my. That doesn't sound nice. I don't like that.
But it's the fact.
But that's not going to get you laid. Bitches love heart emoji.
No. Let me tell you something. What if I looked at you and said, okay, I was like, girl, in my mind, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Boom! Pussy on your dick.
That's how you do it? Instant.
No, I do it with Cosby rags, but still.
You made me slip in the hot Cosbys. I knew it. Yeah, that's how you got that bitch in the dumpster. I knew there was more to that story.
Look, Cosby cloth.
I knew it. I knew there was more to that motherfucking story. So fucked up.
Why is that the story you always go to? Is the dumpster?
Because it's the most amazing story I've ever heard. It's better than the story of the guy who told me he broke his own dick. Like, that's way better.
Well, that is one of my most popular stories. Of course, the most popular story I've got is me biting the guy's nut. Right? That's people love that.
Scares me.
People love that story. Well, I mean, it was either fuck you. It was either bite his goddamn ball or get the shit beat out of me. That was the option. But people love that story. People also love to hear me talk about my 3 testicles and the dumpster story and of course the shit story. I don't know if you know the shit story.
Did you shit yourself?
Yeah, but the whole story, what it was, we were drinking all day alcohol, right? I was younger, and this is back in the 90s, so you understand, or yeah, late 90s, early 2000s. You understand, guys wore white jeans a lot back then.
Okay.
And I had a pair of white jeans on, and I don't remember the shirt, but anyways, we drank all day. We was heading to the bar, right? Well, right before we pulled into the parking lot of the bar, shit hit me, like big time. And goddamn, you look good in them fucking pants, girl. Oh.
Thank you.
Anyways, you done got me all distracted with your body and stuff. And what are you doing?
Aries, the dog of war.
You look like I'm Jungle Girl. I mean,
you can't see him, but he is crazy.
Anyways, I shit myself. And look, I go, but see, behind the bar is like a wooded area, right?
See, told you, there's a dog.
Yeah, see, he's behind the bar is a wooded area. So I go out into the wooded area. I take my pants off, take the underwear off, and fling the fuckers, right? They had the shit in it. So I put my pants back on, but I had to finish shitting, so I squatted down, and I was drunk as hell. Remember this. So I took a shit, and then once I was going to stand up, I grabbed the goddamn little branch that was hanging down where it didn't hold me. It broke, and I fell back into my shit. My friend comes out, like, what the fuck are you doing back there? I'm like, dude, go get me some paper towels and stuff. I got to clean up. So he runs in there, gets me a bunch of shit, and I clean up. And then I put my pants back on, and I stood there, and I said, look, is there any on me? And he looks at, no, man, you clean. You ain't got no shit on you. It's all right, okay. Walk into the bar. Lights everywhere, right? As soon as we walk into the bar, he said, oh, goddamn, there's shit all over you. Hundreds of fucking people there looking at
just covered in shit.
Just covered in shit.
And how did you exit said situation, my darling?
Well, we was going to try to go to the bathroom and clean it off, right? So he gets right behind me, and we walk like this, and he walks by, but I couldn't get cleaned off, so I walked back out, and I left.
Oh, no. Well, I have a really bad story. I can match you. So here I was 22 maybe, and I was drinking my ass off. We were at the club, and I'm 5'2", okay? About 130 pounds, in there getting it in my little high heels. Me and the girls, we getting drunk, having mimosas, having a good time. And this bitch spills a drink on me. So I get mad. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. And then we get into a scuffle on the dance floor. And the bartender comes over and he picks me up like I'm a little fucking toy, takes my little angry ass outside, kicking and screaming. And I'm drunk as a bitch. I'm fuck you, I want my drink. So he goes back and gets me 2 more drinks, brings them out to me. And I'm sitting inside the casino now drinking next to a slot machine.
Yeah.
And I get so saucy that I'm like, fuck, I gotta pee. I decided to pull down my little hot underwear in the middle of the casino floor and piss inside of one of the plants, you know, the potted plants that be out there. And I just squatted and pissed. Everybody looking at me, and I got mad at some people because I'm like, why the fuck you in the stall with me, bitch? Can I have some privacy? Damn. Drunk as hell. I got kicked out of that casino for like 5 years. I couldn't come back.
Yeah, I had a girl piss on a pool table when I was bouncing one time. Yeah, she jumped up. I had to pick her up, and she pissed all over me as I was toting her out. And she was drunk as hell. I pissed the dude off one time because he was being a dick right in the bar, and I had to escort him out. And I was escorting him out. He got a little hefty with me, so I did give him a punch in the side to let him know, motherfucker, I ain't the one. Mm-hmm. So I gave him a little punch, and I told him, he said, I'm going to get you. I was like, all right, because I've been told 100 times they're going to get me. Mm-hmm. All right, well, later on that night, as I'm leaving, everybody's, leaving the security, the bar was clear. I was walking out the door, about to get to the car, boom, back of the head. Dude hit me with a 2x4 with a nail, and the motherfucker stuck in my head.
Oh, my God. Isn't that attempted murder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God!
And he ran
your skull.
Oh, dude, it was fucked. It fucked me up. I mean, the board there, and everybody was like, people started running over, like, what the fuck? And they was all like, oh my God! And I said, just pull it out.
Fuck me.
So my buddy got it and pulled it out. And it gave me a concussion and shit. But I was like, all right, I got to do back a couple of weeks later. I seen him at another club, and I wasn't working there. I was just there. So I beat the living fuck out of the boy. But still, I should have. And I'm not bragging about being. Look, I'm not bragging.
You should have called the police. Yes,
Well, I'm from the hood, girl.
I understand.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, back then, which is stupid way of thinking. Back then, you did not call the popo. You handled your shit. I mean,
it's like I'll catch you next time. I'll catch you.
I'll catch you later. That's what it was. By the way, when I tell these stories about me fighting shit, I always say this because I want to make it clear that I'm not bragging about being a tough guy, a fighter. It's just my life. It's just my stories.
It's weird shit that happened.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie and say I was a badass, but I'm not anymore. I'm old. I'm fat. I don't fight. I will shoot your ass now. I will cut your motherfucking ass now because I'm just that old motherfucker you ain't fucking with. I'm old school now. But back in my day,
my day.
Well, look. I think most people. I don't know how. I forget how old you are.
I forget too sometimes. You don't even know.
But the thing about it is, back in my day and where I was from, of course, people still got killed and stuff like that, of course. But most motherfuckers got handled their business with their hands.
Yes. Like you could go outside and square up and then let it be that. Yeah.
Let it be that. And as the only white boy that grew up in the neighborhood, I had to do that a lot. I had to do it a lot. Because I was tested a lot. Because I was the honky on the block, and I was tested. And now my crew would fuck you up if they fucked with me. Mm-hmm. But I had one time. Well, if you hit a fight with a black dude, all the black dudes are gonna jump on you. No,
my friends will be. Yeah, it's different.
My crew who were black were gonna have my back because they knew I would have theirs. You keep talking. My mom knew.
Oh, no worries. Hey, you guys. Who's in the chat? Let me see. Who's in the chat?
I will. Thank you, Mom. My mom said everybody who bought her gifts, but she got about 22 gifts.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. She said she wanted to thank everybody.
That's sweet.
And to remind her, we do need $55 more to finish tonight's goal. We'll be down to 6 goals to bring Landon back. We're getting there.
Until you guys pay the $55, I'm going to tell horrible jokes. Hey, Pimp.
Yeah.
Why can't orphans play baseball?
Why?
Because they don't know where home is.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay. Now, how about this one?
Have you ever wrote a joke, Miss Parker?
Have I ever wrote one? No, they just come out of me spontaneously. Like my original joke.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Have you ever, a real joke? I write, as someone who writes jokes, I'm asking.
I don't know if I've ever authentically wrote a joke. I've repurposed things. If you know what I mean. So I've definitely repurposed concepts and made them funny, if that's kind of what making the joke is. I don't know like the science behind it. Am I funny sometimes? Yeah. I don't know why. It just happens.
Yeah. Well, the way it's the way I do it to me, jokes and comedy and music is very similar. I know a lot of people don't understand when I say that, but it's about rhythm. Mm-hmm. It's about how you structure a song is the same way you structure a joke in a way.
Well, I know that there's the rule. Comedy comes in threes.
Yes.
So I do know that rule, and I try to kind of keep that going. So if I have a punchline, it's either I'm going to have like 3 comparisons, and then I hit you with whatever I'm going to talk about. Usually when I'm talking about tards, that's how I do it. Mm-hmm. I'll give you 3 horrible things, and then,
Okay, the whole comedy comes in 3 things. I do like people who break that rule, though. Mm-hmm. I like breaking that rule because I think that's a silly rule. Because I mean, there's comedians out there that are just different. Like Mitch Hedberg, right? Mm-hmm. You know who Mitch Hedberg is?
I think I've heard him on my comedy.
It was the god of one-liners. The god of one-liners. There was
Because I
no
listened to the comedy station on my iHeartRadio. And I like to just sometimes let that play while I do my chores and stuff like that. So I hear a lot of comedians, but I don't always know their names.
Yeah. Well, Mitch Hedberg, he's dead now. He died.
Yeah.
But he was a one-liner guy. But it wasn't like other comics, but the way he did his one-line jokes was like one after another, and none of it made sense, but in some way it all did connect, and it was fucking genius.
Tosh.0 does that. So which is really cool. A lot of people don't like him because he's
I like
really
Tosh,
odd.
but he's definitely not in Mitch Hedberg league.
Well, what I mean by like he'll start a joke and then he'll start to tell it, and until he gets to the end, you have no idea why he's making this large circle. You know what I mean? And then it ties all together. Yeah. And I appreciate stuff like that.
I do. And to me, I'm like, okay, in modern day comedy, there is like one comic and then there's everybody else. There's Dave Chappelle and then there's everybody else.
Yeah, I've heard you made that statement before. And it's
I mean
hard to compare. It's hard to compare, I think, to Dave Chappelle. But there are a lot of up-and-coming comedians that I think don't get the attention that they probably
because comedy's under attack. That's why.
Oh, absolutely, it's under attack.
Comedy is
not allowed to make jokes.
Yeah, comedy's under attack right now, and it's really bad. It pisses me off because comedy is that one art that was always the untouchable art. It was the one art that you wasn't supposed to fuck with.
I think comedy died the day that Kathy Griffin got canceled. And I bring that point up a lot because I know a lot of people probably won't agree with me on that. But for me, that's when cancel culture completely destroyed comedy and the way that we approach it in a public setting. Yeah. And she literally became a terrorist. So she could not fly.
It was stupid how they reacted.
Jobs.
But the thing about it is, I think the reason people reacted to her like that is because she is someone who likes to cancel other people.
And granted that it very well could have been, but I do think like that was the beginning. That was like the official end, because before that you saw people getting upset with comedians, like, oh my God, how could you say this? Or I can't believe they did that. That was so distasteful. And then when she did that video, it was no more. You know what I mean? We're never going to talk about these things again.
But that's the reason I love Dave Chappelle so fucking much, because he doesn't give one wet fucking shit.
Yeah.
And he's going to tell his jokes. That's like that one special he did on Netflix that pissed a lot of people off because he made the transgender jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, but the jokes were funny and they made sense. They made sense, and it was a reflection of reality. Because, by the way, if you get into the deep into the gay community, a lot of gay people do not like trans people. It's a fact.
See, I don't know anything about that.
But that's the reason that's the reason Dave's a genius, because Dave studies everything.
He played into a very small niche to make sure he can tell that joke.
He studies everything, and that's the thing you understand about people who are comedians or aspiring comedians, whatever. Like me, right? I watch and listen to every fucking thing. I will listen to music I don't fucking like to find a joke into that music. I will watch movies or anything. It's because you have to take in everything, because everything is reality, and that is what comedy is. It is making fun of reality.
That I've always found comedy to be like an escape for me. Mm-hmm. It's like it's a place where I can play with uncomfortable ideas. And kind of explore them in a humorous way, right? So,
that's it. Comedy is the killer of comfort zones, and it's supposed to be that way. It's supposed to get you. And I hate when they ask somebody what do you think comedy is? The first thing they say is laughter, humor, which is true, but comedy isn't just laughter.
Okay, how do you feel about Bill Maher?
Bill Maher's a complicated person.
Is he a comedian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is. I mean, he's been in the business for a very long time. He's had some actual great stand-ups, too. Some great sets. Do I agree with his political point? Always no.
Yeah, I find him to be hilarious.
But he is funny. Yes, he is funny. And he's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Very smart. But he does say things that irritate. Like, okay, first of all, I am a huge Joe Rogan mark, right? Huge Joe Rogan. But Joe Rogan's been saying some things lately that I don't agree with.
Yeah, Joe Rogan he's kind of he's out there, right?
But like, still an amazing comedian.
Yes.
And again, he's a different type. See, that's the thing. That's why we got, just like music, right? If you like blues, you like rap, but rap and blues are completely fucking different.
So can you put Chappelle and Maher on the same, are they the same type of comedian? Or are we going to separate them and say Bill Maher is a highbrow political comedian, whereas Dave Chappelle isn't? But Dave Chappelle talks about politics.
Dave Chappelle talks about everything.
Exactly. So where's that separation?
Because see, here's the deal, and I think most comedians know this. Chappelle is Michael Jordan of comedy. There's no touching him. He can do everything better than everyone else. And that's just a simple fucking fact. The way he delivers a joke, the rhythm of his jokes and everything comes together, snap, 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 works. It's just perfect how he forms a joke and has the balls to say things. That's the reason I know people get pissed off at me all the time. I know I'm an edgy motherfucker, but I will never apologize for a joke. Ever. Because it is my art. Will I say I fucked up and made a bad joke? Yes, I will say that.
Okay.
But apologizing for something that if I tell a joke and it does seem, I'm going to use racist. If it seems racist, I promise you the intention was not.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a bad joke. But
it was a bad joke. And I might even say, okay, it was a bad joke. But I'm not going to apologize for trying to make you laugh.
Yeah.
I will say, go ahead.
What's your opinion of female comedians? Because right now, as I see it, you have Tiffany Haddish, who I find to be hilarious.
She's all right.
She's super funny to me. I love her to pieces. Then we have Simone. Simone's really good. But Simone never got the attention that she should have gotten.
And what's the I can't think of her name. She's black chick. She's the one that used to be a drug dealer. Big woman.
I know who you're talking about back in the day. Hold on.
She's around now. She's around now. Yeah, she was on Rogan not too long ago.
Let me see.
She's badass, funny motherfucker. Is it Mama? Not Mama. Say whatever. Fucking name.
It's actually gonna be folding there.
You tell him to stop talking right now.
I can't. He has all the guns.
Tell him I will kiss him.
I don't know if he'd like that.
Yes,
are you talking about Monique, Lisa Jones, Leslie Jones, Monique, some more?
Wait a minute.
Lunille, the one with the short hair.
Wait a minute.
I'm looking. Adel Gibbons. Is that her name? Givens? I don't know. It's not Lonnie Love. She never did no shit like that. Sherry Shepherd don't do no fucking stand-up. I don't know why she in this list. Queen Latifah's not even a comedian. Who made this list?
Queen Latifah's a comedian. What is her fucking name? God damn it.
I don't know. I've never really found Wanda Sykes that funny.
Wanda Sykes? She's all right.
I like her in movies, but I've never I've heard one or two stand-ups. It never really got me going. Now, Leslie Jones, I like her. The one girl from Saturday Night Live, the big one.
Yeah, I know.
I like her.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm looking. I'm trying to find this chick. What's her goddamn name? Wait a minute. God damn it. Why you do me this way?
He lost his baby teeth. Well, he lost a baby tooth. It fell out.
What is the name of that fucking woman?
And you're teething.
Hey, what are you talking about, lady friend?
My baby's teething. He lost a baby tooth and he's teething. He is. Look, he's teething.
Miss Pat.
Miss Pat. Okay, I know who you're talking about, Sweetie Pie. Yes, she's
Thank
funny.
you, Random Explorer.
Love it.
Miss
Okay.
Pat's funny as hell. I think that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, anyway, she's fucking awesome. She was a drug dealer, and then yeah.
I think there's like this really weird stigma for women in comedy, right? Like a guy in comedy, he can be ugly, fat, he don't have to look good, nothing like that. But a female in comedy, there's a lot of stigma that they kind of have to go through. And I was listening to
I don't know about that now.
There seems to be some truth.
I mean, it may be true. No, it may be true. But if you think about some of the greatest female comics, were not very attractive women.
Even the greatest female comics never
Joan
get
Rivers.
the attention.
John Rivers, who, by the way, if you don't like John Rivers stand-up, you're fucking crazy. You need to go listen to some John Rivers stand-up. That motherfucker was hilarious.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. But even when you think about the best female comedians that you can name, they still never got the attention or the notoriety as their male counterparts.
Roseanne?
Did she?
Oh,
I didn't like Roseanne. I never liked Roseanne.
Oh, no, but now I know everybody hates her now, but back in the day, Roseanne was an amazing stand-up.
No, I grew up watching the show. You know what I mean? Like I grew up watching the show and then, watching her stand-up. Maybe it's just I'm not in the right generation, but I never really liked her stand-up. I listened to it and she just kind of sounds shrill. And I didn't, I don't know. I just didn't like it. Rosie
O'Donnell was fucking huge, man, for a long time.
She was big for a while.
I was never a fan, though.
Mm-hmm. I always got them confused.
But no, okay. Now, we got to admit, most situations are man ruled the for a long time. We get that. Mm-hmm. And women are held back. And like in comedy for a long time, black comedians were held back from doing things. And then
there's a progression.
And by the way, if you don't know the history, a lot of Southern comics are also held back, looked at as rednecks and dumb, right?
Mm-hmm, the way they talked. Yeah,
the way they talk. So, I mean, they're like big comics were always from New York.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got in. I don't know how he got popular. He was so weird and off-putting for me. When I look back and watch, oh my God, Aries.
They get that. By the way, we do need $55 to finish the go. And Mother Coconuts, I like you, but if you ever say Amy Schumer's funny again, I will stab you.
I like Sarah Silverman.
She's all right.
I do. Sarah Silverman talks about her vagina like all the time.
Okay. Now I will say that, and I swear I'm not trying to sound sexist on this. I swear I'm not. But can you actually find a woman? Think of a woman comic that's as good as I'm talking. Think of some of the bigger women comics, the ones that are considered as good as the top men comics.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, is it because they're not as good, or is it because they don't have the platform? And that's the question.
I mean, it may be because, but the thing is, it may be. But look, okay, because when I look at comics, my favorite comics of all time, of course, is George Carlin and Richard Pryor. Those are my gods.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my gods. Richard Pryor, George Carlin. And then the list, there's a whole list, but those two at the top of the heap. And Dave Chappelle, by the way. I think Dave Chappelle, I'm a mark for Dave Chappelle.
I don't know if I could pick my favorite comedians. I honestly don't know if I could actually do that. Yeah. Like, I love Dave Chappelle. I love Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy in the 80s was really good. Really
Raw is still one of my favorite stand-ups of all time. I can still laugh to that.
Wonderful, wonderful toy. I love it.
I also listen to Dolomite.
Dolomite.
What's his name? That's not his name.
No, that's the character. Dolomite's the character.
What's his name?
The creator of rap, actually.
God damn it. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I
And-
can't think of his name. I was trying, but he's known as Dolomite because
Yeah, and I like listening to his records. They're fucking hilarious. to me.
Red
Those
Fox
stories-
is another one.
I like Red Fox. I enjoy a comedian who can tell me a really cool story. Ron White. Ron White's funny as
Ron
shit.
White's
to me.
very
They
funny.
call me tater salad. Like that shit's fucking
One of
hilarious.
my favorite jokes by Ron
You know-
White, and one of my favorite fucking things he ever said was he was doing that. He talked about he bought this van, and his brother-in-law come over, his wife's brother came over, and he had like a Porsche or something. He said, "I can do this in my Porsche. I can do that in my Porsche." He said, "What can you do in your van?" And Ron White said, "I can fuck your sister in my van."
Oh my god.
I love that.
I love that. My favorite is the tater one.
Yeah, the
I
commentator.
love the tater. They call me tater.
Stuff. Yeah,
I love that story. That's so fun for me.
Yeah, he's funny. He's very funny. There's a lot of great. Ralphie May was amazing.
Ralphie May. That's the
Fat white boy.
the little chunky one. Yeah, I like the Hispanic guy. What they call me Fluffy, the one who
No, I'm not a fan. No,
You don't like him?
no,
He
Iglesias.
tickles the shit out of me. I think it's his laugh
You know I'm called Fluffy all the time, right? People say I look like a white
version of him. No.
It's because I'm fat and I wear a cabbie hat. That's it. I mean,
if you wore a Hawaiian shirt, then I'd be like, okay, maybe.
well, you gotta understand, I'm compared to every fat celebrity that's ever lived.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I've been called John Candy, Chris Farley, all of them. You know,
John Candy
was amazing actor and funny guy. He was fucking
He
hilarious.
did the cartoon that I loved as a kid. There was Candy Camp, I think it was called, or Camp Candy. It was
Camp Candy.
Camp Candy. I loved that as a kid. That was a good one.
He's
He
one
has
of
a
my
special
favorite
place in
movies.
my heart.
He's one of my favorite movies, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Uncle Buck was an amazing movie. Yeah, John Candy was great.
I love Robin Williams in movies as a comedian, but when I took the time to listen to his stand-up, I didn't like it.
You know, Landon was friends with Robin Williams.
Really?
Yeah, I asked one time we was talking, and I asked Landon, I said, "Who's the smartest man you've ever met?" Because you know, Landon's a certified fucking genius. Landon said Robin Williams.
Really? That wouldn't really surprise me, I guess, because he seems like he was well-rounded and well-read.
Well, he does my favorite type of comedy, which is improv.
And that's I'm not too fond of
I will punch you in the gut. That is my that's my niche right there.
I know, because that's what we do here. I get it. I get it. And I'm learning improv. I even went to an improv class, which was super, super fun. And I did that. But it's really hard for me to get into an improv performance, you know, unless it's delivered right, I guess. I don't know. It's a hit or miss for me. And
I am an improv genius.
You are delicious.
I'm a funny motherfucker, and I know it.
You know what? You are beautiful, and you have the fairest skin this side of the Mississippi.
And I'm the funniest cracker you ever met.
No one has ever trimmed their nose hairs like you. Okay. Nobody's asshole puckers as beautiful as yours does.
I do have a puckering asshole, I will say that.
But your jokes are okay. Shabisky definitely holds the show together. And I think what you've been doing is kind of riding on his coattail. But if you practice,
I will beat you to death. I will literally fucking stab you.
But you can't. That would be a hate crime, and you get more time for that. So don't do that.
Well, yeah, I don't care.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah. I'll beat you to death.
No, you won't. You love me.
Oh, I do love you, but you just lied.
I did not. Yeah. So you're telling me that Shabisky is not the star?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's the hot, heartthrob on the show.
No, he's not.
He is. Like everybody.
He's my dummy.
He literally just sits there like eye candy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say he's an ugly dude or nothing, but he's all right.
Oh no, we know why you have Shabisky.
Well, I'm not there for the looks. I'm there to tell the jokes. I'm not a good looking guy, but I don't give a shit.
That's why you put Shabisky up there.
Well, I mean, but now he can't match these. Nobody can. These are fucking beautiful. Look at them.
You and Aries have the same color eyes.
I have the prettiest goddamn
They
eyes.
are.
But anyways, and no, they're both. Shabisky's very funny. Shabisky does a humor that I haven't tapped into, and that's one of the reasons I brought him on. Is the stoner humor thing. I'm not a stoner, so I don't really tap into it that much. So that is one of the main reasons I brought Shabisky there, because he brings that, and I like that.
Well, you know I'm a stoner, so I'm gonna think that the stoner humor is the best.
Well, it's not the best. The stoner humor is, but you have to be stoned to get it. And
I'm always stoned.
No, I'm joking. But no, I think Shabisky's very funny. He's not a comedian, but he's very funny.
See, I don't know what I am. That's
you're
the weird
a
thing.
creator.
I have no idea what I am right now.
See, that's the thing. YouTube content creator. Don't ever say you're a YouTuber, by the way. Don't ever say you're a YouTuber, because YouTube.
I don't want to.
No, fuck YouTube. You're a content creator, is what you
Fuck YouTube.
You hear me? You're a content creator.
I'm a content creator.
You create content. And
I just figured I was an instigator.
And you lean toward, as far as I know so far, as a humorous content creator. You do comedy. So that, and people, because it's look, let's face the fact, content creation of this kind of content creation is a new thing. It is fairly new. It's only been around for what, 15 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, content. So it is a new entertainment, but you also need to understand it is right now the biggest entertainment.
That's what I've learned. And I'm sitting here, and this is really why I entered into it. I'm a housewife. I have this extra time on my hands. I've been watching all of you guys online, and I see all these stories happening, and I don't see a representation of myself as I'm watching.
Well,
so
that's
I'm like,
good.
I want to comment on these things as a Black woman, you know what I mean? And I can say things that you guys can't. So I feel like that's a lot of fun for me, you know, and it gives me an opportunity.
You bring something different. It's like me, right? Okay, when I first got noticed, one of the reasons people liked Pimpmunk was because first of all, I was an atheist with this kind of accent.
Yeah.
This accent was an atheist. Nobody's ever really seen that much. I throw off this dumb character thing, but then I speak with intelligence. It catches them off guard. So that's one of the reasons so bringing what you was just talking about, that's what I'm trying to connect this to.
Yeah.
It's bringing something different to the table, and that's why it works. You know, I am not one of the biggest content creators out there, but I'm fairly known. I mean, all the big content creators know me.
Which is cool.
Yeah. And you know, but doesn't matter. Everybody's so obsessed with what their numbers look like.
Yeah. Like for me, I just want to have some fun.
Yeah.
And I really want to see like what I can talk about. And I found so many people that I'm really interested in. Like I watch YouTube a totally different way. When I'm watching YouTube, it's like going to the zoo almost. Mm-hmm. I have over 400 subscriptions, and the majority of those subscriptions are people that only have 10 and 15 subscribers. Yeah. And these people upload all day, every day, their entire life, how they're feeling, what they're going through. And I'm watching these stories unfold. So for me, it's kind of like, well, what's wrong with this person, or why are you doing this? I wonder where the story goes. You know, it's like watching these really intimate soap operas.
Yeah. And it's like, okay. People always bring up, well, Pimpmunk's numbers drop. Well, everybody knows why my numbers drop. I literally got put on a blacklist.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. I mean, it's just facts. I got put on the list. And because, I mean, at one point I would never have a live stream under 700 people. That's the way it was. But then I got blacklisted, and it hurt me. But here's the thing. I'd already made a name. So if I call a certain YouTuber and say, I need you, I don't usually do that because I don't like to call in favors.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. None of that matters. Here's what matters. If you get an audience, doesn't matter how big they are, if there's 1,000 or 900 or 700, whatever, if they like you and look, I know some people, look, I make money from this. This is how I do my living. if you can make money and you do have a following and you enjoy doing it, then you are a success at this.
Exactly. And I'm taking that from you. Like I have taken a lot of lessons from you.
Yeah.
And now that I started, I only have 7 videos on my channel now.
Yeah.
So now that I'm making this content, I am just kind of focused on the quality of it. Like I just want to tell these stories, and I hope other people enjoy listening to these weird stories, because I find that I fall down all these rabbit
Never
holes.
compromise, though. That's another thing. Don't compromise what you want to say. And people get, like I said, I piss people off a lot.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm getting used to pissing people off. It's almost like it makes my mouth water.
But
like,
and see, here's the thing. I get tired of one thing very fast. I will never be like one type of YouTube. I am not going to talk about Shanny all the fucking time. I'm not going to do it.
There's too many people. Like for me, I don't want to talk about the same people just because there are so many. I have a woman who's been pregnant for 6 years. I have a woman who believes that she is Venus reincarnated and can make volcanoes erupt at her command. I have a man who thinks that he's Hitler, reincarnated. There's a dude who makes sock puppets out of these cum-stained socks, and he talks about all sorts of weird racist shit. There's a dude who's been building a shelter in his backyard with his son for the last 7 years because they're waiting on the end of the days. Like there's so many weird little stories out there.
Yeah, and that's good stuff. And that's good stuff. Just don't get obsessed on one person because it becomes drama. And that's the one thing that I just don't want to be a part of no more, drama. It's like, okay, everybody expected, because there was something that happened over the weekend.
Oh, I already heard about it. I'm not touching it.
There was something that happened over, and I love Shabby, but I wish Shabby hadn't done it. He said he did a video. I asked him, look, because first of all, they didn't really talk about him in the video. They talked about me, Billy, Larry, Jeff, but you notice that the people he talked about hasn't responded. And I'm not going to, I am not going to respond to them because I don't feel like it's necessary. Because
the whole thing at this point is ridiculous. And unfortunately, some people on the other side of that situation tried contacting me in my DMs. I was almost pulled into it. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I really can't.
And see, the thing about it is, the thing that I was accused of, I can prove it wrong like that. But I don't. I mean, watch this. I've made sexual jokes to you on the show and stuff. Facts. Have I ever done it in a DM?
No. I sent you some nice photos. You
harassed me.
I harassed you.
But the thing is, people always poppy screenshots up of other people. You know the reason they don't do it to me? Because none of it happens.
Yeah. It gets really silly at the end of the day, because when you really look back at it, you have to think, okay, so are we in high school or are we adults? Yeah. And for me, it just kind of gets to the point where I don't care anymore. Whatever you two individuals are going through, you need to go through it. Nobody else needs to hear about that bullshit.
Yeah.
Do it on your own. As for these people spreading lies, slander, and venom all over the place, you guys need to grow the fuck up. Leave it alone. We all know it's bullshit. I've got too much evidence to show it. Yeah. And I haven't released what I have. So it's just ridiculous.
And like I put on Twitter today, right? We all got dirty ass draws. We need to quit airing each other's laundry.
I don't wear drawers. Understand?
I want to see that. I need to see that lower half.
They're too expensive.
Yeah, they are expensive. I don't wear drawers either, actually. I mean, I free ball like a motherfucker. The only time I wear drawers is when I wear jeans, and I very rarely wear jeans.
Oh, wearing no undies and a pair of tight jeans, that's the best walk you ever had.
Yeah, not me. No, I zipped my dick up one time.
That doesn't really happen.
It happened when I was a kid, but yes, one time when I was a little kid, yeah. It happened. I fucked my little dick up.
Oh, that sucks. That sounds horrible.
It
I didn't
was
think that
horrible.
really happened to guys. I thought that was
Yeah.
like a joke.
Franks and beans, Franks and beans. Hey, we need $55 more. $55 more to finish this stream go. Please help out bring us down to 6 goals to get landed back. 55 is all we need. We can do it. Do it
I'm gonna
now.
go grab a smoke. I'll be right back.
Grab a smoke. And when she grabs a smoke, I'm gonna tell you guys, please help me get that 55. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Vega, I love you. I want to hug you and hold you when you tip. Get the damn drama out of. Yeah, I agree. He didn't say damn, but I agree with PG Ham. What's she got? No, Return of the Jedi. Why does that look like a Billy the Fridge character in the back? He looks. I know that's what's his name. Okay, it looked fat for a minute, like Billy. Oh, goddamn. Anyways. Oh my God. That's an attractive lady.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, so my first goal for my channel apparently is to I don't even know how much to do this for. So they want me to dress up as Princess Leia from the Jedi, that movie. This poster here with the medal, all that good stuff.
You should dress up as a Hawaiian Princess Leia. Seriously, Hawaiian. Be kimono wanna Leia.
Oh my God, there's just a whole lot. Just a whole lot happening there. This multi-ethnic Leia.
Yeah. I think you should do that.
The techno-racial Leia of the future.
Yeah. Dude, okay. Star Wars has been it's overdone.
I don't think it can be overdone, sweetie pie.
I think you're very wrong.
Well, it's epic.
That last movie was fucking trash, dude. Come on.
Here's the thing. It's like the story.
Why was Leia floating in space and flying? That don't make no goddamn sense.
Because she's a fucking Jedi.
No, that made no fucking sense.
Her brother was a Jedi.
And the final fight scene was so shitty.
Her brother was a Jedi. She's a Jedi.
No, she ain't no fucking Jedi.
That's all that signifies.
They're not angels. They're not fucking angels.
Here's the worst part. Because the actress is dead, you never have to see her again. Okay? They let her go off on a nice note. Can you just give her that?
Horrible. It was horrible.
It was nice.
It was horrible.
It was nice. You're a hater. You're a hater.
I can't deny that. I can't deny it. I do hate that movie.
Star Wars is an epic. And it's just what it is.
But the last one was bullshit.
Then maybe you should watch the cartoons.
Well, I don't watch cartoons that much. I do watch some cartoons with good cartoons. I'm not going to say they're not.
No. You would like the Star Wars cartoons. Those are freaking awesome sauce.
Yeah.
They're really, really good.
Chris V says, hello, Miss Parker. I know nothing about Star Wars, though.
Star Wars is amazing.
That's okay, Chris. You don't have to know nothing.
Star Wars is pretty much a space. It's like a space opera. It's about the good side and the
a bunch of bullshit.
There's the good guys and the bad guys, and the bad guys are trying to take over the universe and turn everybody into a bunch of slaves. So they're like the commies, right? And then you got the good guys who are
got some commies right here.
Stop it. And then you got the good guys who are the Jedis, and they're kind of like monks, and they're kind of like superheroes or whatever, and they all got lightsabers, and everybody has to fight each other, and then there's a bunch of aliens, a bunch of planets, Tatooine, a little boy who can shoot little muskrat, and then a giant ball planet thing that's really not a planet.
I got a giant ball.
It's amazing. Shut up. Trying to explain all the 20 Star Wars movies in like 5 seconds.
That one Star Wars movie was really good that came out. What was the name? Shit. Came out right after that last one did. What was the name of it? I can't think. It was a whole different story.
I don't know. I gotta look at all of them to see them in the list.
I mean, I like Star Wars. I just think that they haven't really done a good job lately.
So you like the original?
Yeah.
Okay. That's totally understandable too. Did you ever do the comic books?
I've never been a big comic book. The only comic books I was into as a kid growing up, and was Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
I am a Batman lover. Okay, who is your favorite villain?
Penguin.
In who?
The Penguin.
Why the Penguin?
Because he's a gangster.
You like the Penguin because he's the mob boss.
He's the gangster. I mean, seriously. He's also
so was Two-Face.
Yeah, but the Penguin was a realistic gangster.
Okay.
And but I also like the Joker. Of course, everybody likes the Joker, but contrary to popular belief, Jack Nicholson is the best Joker.
Jack Nicholson?
Damn straight.
I can't pick my favorite.
And Michael Keaton was the best fucking Batman.
Well, honestly, no. Adam West is the best.
Wow, no, Adam West is a horrible actor.
Adam West is the best Batman of all time.
Pow, zing, jumping boom, fuck off.
That was Jiminy Cricket's Batman. Come on, that was like the best live action Batman ever.
Who do you think the worst Batman was?
The worst Batman?
Most people say Val Kilmer, which I disagree.
No, the one little dude, the little teeny one, the little actor man. I
don't know what the fuck you talking about.
The little dude. He's an
inch tall.
He's the little man who played Batman. Hold on. The little teeny man who played Batman. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna Google it. Let's see. He's a little dude. He's a teeny little dude.
I think Ben Affleck's the worst Batman.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. He's a little man. That's the little man. He's a little man. He's teeny.
He's the worst fucking
teeny man. That's the one.
Not a good one.
He did the horrible voice like through the whole thing. Like, dude, you know Batman has a voice modulator. He's not running around going, "Hi, my name is Batman." It was so stupid.
And now I'll go look and see. Here's the thing. Everybody asks me, well, what about the Dark Knight series? The Dark Knight series was a different adaptation of Batman, and it was an awesome adaptation of Batman.
The Dark Knight was freaking awesome. The only thing I wish they did is they made it. I feel like they were going for campy, like they were going for something campy, like a Dick Tracy movie, right? But they stopped halfway and they tried to make it super serious. And I feel like that, and it got lost in there. You have these over-the-top costumes, over-the-top characters, everything super dramatic, and then you're trying to tell this real-life story in the mix of it. And I just feel like there was a disconnect.
But I think, I mean, even though it was still Batman, it was the most realistic version of Batman.
It was the most comic book come to life version, if that's what you mean.
And by the way, and also now, the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's performance was amazing.
Beautiful. Yeah.
It was phenomenal. And I hear that they may be making a sequel.
I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. Here's something I get really upset about when it comes to DC, and I've gotten into this argument with people. DC movies, the Warner Brothers has never put the investment into the live action movies like Marvel did. You know what I mean? Like Disney has really put a lot into making sure that we know all of the side characters, everything that's going on. Mm-hmm. And for me, I've always been a DC fan. I don't know if you guys can notice, but the majority of my vintage comics are DC comics. Mm-hmm. And that's my favorite, genre, period. But they never get the respect. There are so many amazing characters in the DC universe that nobody fucking knows about. Mm-hmm. And, like you said, the Penguin, anytime the Penguin has appeared on film, he's never really come off right. Mr. Freeze came off as a fucking joke. You guys have never really put them together. Even Poison Ivy. She's not just a fucking sex kitten, you idiots.
Oh, by the way,
it's crazy.
John Vega just gave 55, so we made the go. Thank you very much, John Vega.
Thank you.
You're awesome, buddy. And very awesome. And I appreciate it. We're now down to 6 goals to Ringland and back, so that's good. Look, like I said, I'm not a huge comic. I know some of them, but I mix them up all the time. Mm-hmm. Which universe they come from, I mix them up.
That's okay. Do you remember Jonah Hex? I have see Jonah Hex right there.
Yeah, did you like the movie?
No,
it wasn't good.
No, they fucked that shit up, man. They just, God. It was an excuse to use CGI. That's what that was.
Yeah.
The whole movie was just an excuse for CGI. You guys, they really could have told a really cool Jonah Hex story. Anybody who knows his story is just really neat.
And they actually had a good actor to play the part. Huh?
They just fucked it. They shitted on it. They totally shitted on it. That's how I feel about a lot of Batman movies. I feel like they just never really do it the right way, and they never really give the story. It's like they try to water it down. If you've ever read a real DC comic book, that shit is dark. There are some horrible things going on. The Joker raped the commissioner's daughter and then paralyzed the bitch. You know, like these are horrible, dark stories that are being told, and then they want to put them on the screen and make it seem like, you know, Batman is.
Well, they always do that with any kind of character. Look what they did with the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, Ninja Turtles were a little.
People don't get that the original Ninja Turtles was a violent story.
It's a very dark, violent. There's a lot of bigotry in there. There's a lot of hatred. It's a really cool story. But no, they're just campy, and now they just eat.
But it's hard. But I understand. Here's the thing about that. Now, I understand it's hard to make a movie about turtles walking and talking and doing ninja shit and make it seem serious.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you though that the live action Ninja Turtle movie, when I was a kid, that was my all-time favorite movie. It still is to this day. It holds a special place in my heart. And that Vanilla Ice song, Go Ninja. Oh, go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. I love that song. I might listen to it after we get off the stream, actually. I love that. You should play it now. No, you'll get a copyright strike. Is Vanilla Ice still a person?
Rob Van Winkle?
Yeah, is he still? Does he get rights? I don't know. Is that shit open domain? Am I that old? I don't know.
Well, Suge Knight beat his ass and hung him over a goddamn balcony.
Do you remember the time he did the interview and just lost his shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious. I'm not Vanilla Ice. My name is Rick
Wasn't that an MTV thing?
Mm-hmm. She kept calling him Vanilla Ice.
He took the baseball bat and started bashing the shit, right? Yeah, I remember.
Threw a chair, bashed the stuff, and he kept screaming, "I'm not fucking Vanilla Ice."
Yeah.
That's not why he beat up his own album, and he was trying to make a statement, you know, because he was Van Winkle now. And I think he even released an album. Like, he released a rap album.
What do you think about Gen Z trying to cancel Eminem?
I just found out about it.
Did you hear the song he did?
Yeah. I finally got to the bottom of it. Yeah, the one line.
Ear infection.
The one line they decided to get mad at out of his entire catalog of blasphemy. You guys really could have picked a better one. But on TikTok, Gen Z and Gen X are fighting with each other over leggings. Mm-hmm. And I guess side parts. Like I'm a Gen. I don't know what generation I am, but I like side parts.
You're a millennial.
I'm okay because I like side parts.
Well, how old are you, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm like mid-30s.
Yeah, you're considered a millennial. I'm Gen X, and look, fucking face.
Which I don't understand.
Gen X is one of the greatest generations, and people need to listen to us.
My whole thing was growing up, I was called Gen X, and now all of a sudden I'm in my 30s, and they're telling me I'm a millennial, and I'm like, I don't know.
I think you was born after 82, right? I think it's 82, right?
Which is stupid because that doesn't make me millennials are kids who were born at the turn of the millennium, right? Like that's what I thought that shit meant. This is so fucking confusing to me.
It is kind of confusing, but yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's 82. I think I'm not sure. Like I was born in 77, so. I grew up. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, but I was a teenager in the 90s, right? I mean, that's I'm a 90s kid, basically. Even though
I consider myself a 90s kid because when I think about my childhood, I grew up in the 90s.
Yes,
I grew up in the 90s.
In 90, how old was I? Let's see, I was 10. I was 13 in 1990.
Yeah, see, I was born in 86, and when the 90s came around, those were my formative years.
You're a 2000s kid, really, though. I mean, teenager.
I mean, yeah, but I guess I don't understand how they break down the generation.
See, now,
I graduated in 04.
See, 90s, we had a lot of cool shit there. Now, I love the 60s. That's one of my favorite eras.
I like the clothes.
Yeah, the 60s, because there was so much that fucking happened, right? You know, there was so much that happened. But the historical shit. But now you also got to realize that all of us, have the last 2 years has been some of the most historical times ever, and people don't realize we have lived this much.
Dude, no, the last like 8 years have been an amazing turn. Like this is, you know what I mean? You really think about what's happened in the last 8 years. We've had a black president. We've had an insurrection in the White House. We're almost, you know what I mean? Like all the
our first black president was Bill Clinton.
Of course, I forgot. My bad. He played the saxophone, of course. Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people said even Obama made that joke.
I know, yeah.
Even Obama made the
joke. Yeah.
Well, Bill Clinton had a little soul to him.
He was cool, and he got his dick sucked. So we was
but he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well,
he was on the plane. And on the island of that, what's his name, Epstein or whatever his name is.
Oh,
well, not Epstein. What's his name? Is it Epstein?
Yeah, it's Epstein. Him and his weird little island. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Bill.
Interesting.
You need to watch that documentary on Netflix about that Epstein shit.
I haven't watched it. Yeah, I have not.
Yeah, you need to watch it. Clinton was on that fucking island.
Interesting.
That's cool. And I lost a lot of respect even though Bill was not the best president, but I lost a lot of respect for him, and I really did when I found out about that. Even though I'm a misogynist,
Oh well, there's a difference between being a misogynist and being a. Yeah, we can't say the word, but
I am a misogynist that became a Patreon of Missy and told her, no, I don't want to see your pictures. Oh, that's so misogynist right there. I'm such a bad person.
You're a horrible misogynist. You're really sucking at life right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm just not a good misogynist. I don't know how to do it yet.
Sucking at life. Yeah, you're sucking at life.
But it's so weird. But anyway, I shouldn't even brought that up, but I just wanted to make a joke. You're so pretty, though.
Thank you. I
want to marry your shoulder.
My shoulder?
Yeah. Either one.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit, I just realized I don't have my wedding ring on. I think it's in the kitchen.
That's okay. I've had many wives, none of them mine.
Oh shit, don't tell my husband.
I don't even know your husband.
Shit.
But he seems like he gotta be a pretty cool guy to get a good nice chick like you though.
Oh, he's the best.
I imagine he is. And I'm sure that he's a good man.
Yeah, he works hard so that I don't have to, other than cooking and cleaning and all those other things, so I can sit and do this stuff. So
that's like the other day we had this conversation, me and I don't know who else was on. I don't think you wasn't on, but I was talking about like the 3 things that a woman that I believe, especially women from my generation, want is they want security. And I'm not even talking about financial. I'm talking about feeling secure. Like if you walk into a place, your man will fuck somebody up.
Yes, I know for a fact that if something was to pop off, I am totally safe. Yeah,
you want most women look like I say. I don't live in no kind of illusion or anything, thinking I'm a great looking guy. I don't think I'm the ugliest fat guy ever, but I'm thinking. But like I said before, I've got more pussy than most fat guys should have, and the reason why is because I know how to make a girl laugh, and after they get to know you and laugh, they find that very attractive.
Of course.
So, and what's the other thing I said? I forgot now. I forgot. But it was good stuff.
It's because you're beautiful, man. Plus, and a girl doesn't want to be cold. My best friend, she does not date men under 250 pounds.
Yeah.
She will not do it. If he doesn't have meat on the bones, she said she doesn't like it. If she can feel bone, she don't want nothing to do with it because when she's cold, she lives in Kentucky, so she wants to have something warm to cuddle up to.
Yeah.
So that's
I have found that the younger girls, Gen Z, some millennials, they're a little different than the girls and women that I hang with, because they like more feminine dudes, and nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a feminine dude, but I also hate the fact that a guy is being hated on these days.
Well, I think it kind of started. Okay, so I think that kind of started with my generation, right? So
Yeah.
you start to see the what do you call it? The metrosexuality, right?
And
so
that's okay.
which is totally fine. And you start to see that kind of come out, and it's become a really big thing. And then we kind of started to shame men for being
guys.
Yeah, because there's a lot of nuance there. Because we don't want a man who is misogynistic, but at the exact same time, some of those misogynistic traits, they're not necessarily toxic, right?
Exactly.
Just,
the whole toxic masculinity thing is the toxic masculinity thing. There is I get what you're saying.
Masculinity, but all masculinity isn't toxic.
That's the problem with a lot of movements. Period. Like right now, we're going through this cultural change. Right now, we really are. But some people are going too far with it.
Exactly. Like you can be upset about things, but it to kind of blanket it all the way over and say that all of it's bad isn't necessarily a good thing, because my husband's a very masculine man.
Yeah.
And if people were to see him, they would think, yeah, maybe he's a misogynistic asshole. He's not. He's a very loving, kind, sweet man, but he comes off that way. So there's a lot of nuance.
I think that happens to me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that really happens to me a lot, because look, I'm a dude's dude. I like to watch football.
You're loud. You cuss. You say
loud.
Weird stuff.
I do. I say weird shit. I will not. Instead of talking it out, I do think sometimes violence is an answer to some situations.
My husband thinks that too. Sometimes I'm like, babe, no.
Yeah, but he's right though. See, that's the thing. Because people say, violence is never the answer. Bullshit.
Well, you remember that Texas tea situation? That Twisted Tea situation? I think, listen, I don't condone violence, but hey, you know what you got to do, what you got to do sometimes.
I'll tell you a situation where a little violence helped, right? It was when I was in Columbus, Ohio, at the Drunken Peasants meetup thing. Me, Ben, and some other people went out. We went after the meetup. We went bar hopping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever it's called. I call it bar hopping. There's a name.
That's what I've called it. Just bar hopping.
We went bar hopping, different bar, and there was this one dude that kept following us around. And I tried to get rid of him because I didn't like him, but he was there, and it was he's a person of color.
Mm-hmm.
But we was into this bar, and there was some black women there, women of color there, and he kept fucking when they were older women too. He kept fucking with them. They kept telling him to leave him alone. They kept leave us alone. And they even yelled at me, "Can you please?" Because they thought he was with us. Which he kind of was, but so I walked over and told him to leave the ladies alone.
Stop harassing on them.
He said, "Okay." Well, when they got out there dancing on the dance floor, he goes out there and grabs one of them, and then she yells at him, and so he pushes her, shoves her. I walk, put the motherfucker in my old bouncer hole, and I choke his ass out. And then as soon as that happened, the owner of the bar runs over to me and offers me a fucking job.
Well, at that point, he's obviously harassed somebody.
So that's the point.
He has assaulted someone. So yes, now I have to respond this way. So
the violence can be an answer. And look, everybody always talk about the guys like me and guys like your husband, but when shit goes down, we're the motherfuckers y'all want there.
Oh yeah. When things happen, like we've been in situations where it got really weird really fast. And because my husband is who he is, it just shuts down. As soon as he gets loud and he starts doing that beat your chest shit, it's over. Nobody's trying to do nothing. So
like one night I was the girl I was dating at the time. I was actually up until a couple years ago, she was the only person I ever loved.
Mm-hmm.
I love this girl, Maddie. This dude come over and ask her to dance. She said, "Well, I'm with my man." He said, "Can I dance with you?" Yeah, you can dance with her. I don't care. So he danced with her. That's fine. Well, I went to the restroom and they were dancing. I come back. I seen him putting his hand on her ass, and she'd move it.
Mm-hmm.
Put her hand on her ass. So I literally, I didn't go out there on the floor. I just sat down. And then when she come back, she said, "Did you see that?" I said, "Yeah, I seen that." And she said, "You know he'll be back." I said, "I'll handle it." When he came back, he put his hand out again. Didn't even mind looking at me. I just grabbed his fucking wrist and twisted. I broke his wrist.
Yeah, you done messed up. Like you're
that was the hand that touched my woman's ass, right? Yeah. So boom, that's the hand that gets broke.
Yeah, you're sexually assaulting someone at that point. So
yeah, and I broke his fucking hand. I broke his wrist. I broke his wrist. I ain't gonna lie. But look, and I know people say, well, that ain't the answer stuff, but he didn't grab her ass no more.
Well, and then isn't it in the Bible an eye for an eye?
Well, I don't believe in that shit, but
well, I mean, if you assault me, then I should be able to assault you, right?
Yeah, turn the other cheek bullshit. I come, and I'm not bragging about it. Like I said earlier, I was raised in the hood. You don't fuck around with people like that.
No,
in my world.
Mm-mm.
And I'll slap you. Look, and I've gotten my ass whooped. I've said that before. My ass has been beat. So I'm not saying I'm the baddest motherfucker around, but I will punch you if I have to.
Well, see, I am not the shooter. Okay, I'm not gonna pop off at all. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna let it go down.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I've even told my homegirls, if y'all about to get into a fight, please believe I'm not throwing no blows.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jump in with you. I'm not going to throw it. Unless somebody hits me, I'm not fighting. Period. You literally have to put your hands on me for me to get upset enough to do some shit.
I like to put my hands on you.
Well, I wouldn't get upset.
But not in a mad and violent way. But you know, see, I go making, that's the kind of shit I say, and people can say, oh, misogynist.
Ooh, he's being a misogynist. Don't know.
No, I'm making a fucking joke. But, you know, look, she is fine. I'm a dude. I'm sorry that I like pussy, but I like pussy.
You're heterosexual.
I'm not going to apologize for being a man. Like I said that one day, if I see a girl with a nice ass, I'm going to look at the ass. Now, if I sit there and go, ooh, and just, yeah, that's harassing. But if I look at the ass, now, catcalling, whoever, if you've ever catcalled in your life, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that is really just it's
stupid.
It's totally distasteful. It really is.
And I know when, look, and I want to be the first one to say, I know women go through bullshit. I know women get hit on a lot and they get tired of it. I know that. But also, if you don't shoot your shots, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I think there's a difference between someone saying, hey, I find you to be an attractive person. What's your name? Can we get together? Is there any way I can meet you some other time? There's a difference between approaching me for a potential date and then somebody walking up to me like, hey, shawty, what your name is? Hey, how you doing, boo-boo? You want to get on over here with a pimp, you know what I mean?
I went to my shawty stage, by the way. I did. I went to that stage where I'm like, that, not that bad, but I would like, hey, shawty, what up? You know, like that.
Hate that I think it offends me most because I happen to be a smaller woman. Yeah. So it just offends the shit out of me. Hey, shawty. You don't get the fuck out of my face.
I always loved that. I always loved that. Shouty. What's up, shouty? But I did say, but now I only did that. But you also got to be when I was talking about being a man's man knows when, I think, knows the right time to hit on a woman or try to pick up a lady. Like, I wouldn't just walk up to a random chick I find attractive at a grocery store and try to get laid. That's just stupid.
Oh, dude, it's happened to me.
I know it happens to women a lot. I know it happens.
I literally going for a run around where I live, like, because there's a track, and I'll go for a run. I had a dude literally drive all the way fucking around twice and then stopped in front of me while I'm running. I have my headset in. I can't fucking hear you. And he's driving next to me, like honking, trying to get my attention. I finally stop and I'm looking and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to get kidnapped. Yeah. He's like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? And I'm like, bitch, I don't talk to people in their car. Do I look like a hooker? What am I supposed to do here?
Exactly. That's stupid. It's so stupid. Yeah. Guys do. And I would never excuse that shit. But to me, that's just perverts and idiots. And you don't.
I also live in Vegas and there are a lot of hookers. So
yeah. Well, but it's bad that straight men get straight manly men get such a bad rap these days because of assholes like that. But I understand. I do get it. But a guy should know. If a chick's got like headphones on and walking around the grocery, she's not interested in getting picked up. She's not
been followed. Like that's the creepy part is it's not even like what I've learned nowadays. Men don't even walk up to you anymore. At least they won't just initially walk up to me. It's like I can see the stalking. I can see them watching me before they ever approach, and they'll do it for a long time. I'll even lock eyes with your dumb ass, and they'll act like, oh no, I'm not looking at her. I'm over here looking at these chips over here. You know what I mean? And then it's so weird.
What's up, Billy? How you doing, Billy the Fridge? By the way, Billy, one day you need to talk to Ben. One of these nights, y'all need to get Miss Parker on the DP.
Holy, that's the big stage. I don't know.
Yeah,
oh my God.
you can do it. I'll go on with you where you feel comfortable.
You would have to go with me.
I will go on with you. I think they'll enjoy it.
That's a big dude. They have a huge audience. Oh my God.
They're two pussies. They're two bitches, man. Deal with them.
But Billy the Fridge is like
Billy the bitch, you mean? Billy the bitch, you mean? That's
he's a legend. What do you
mean?
He's
a shit.
He's a legend.
He's a shit. Now Billy is a legend. Billy's one. I mean, most people know this. I love Billy. Everybody. I mean, Billy's one of my boys. I mean, he's one of my. I mean, seriously. Me and Billy's fucking. We slept in the same hotel room together and shit. I mean, this is my homie right here.
Do you want to know a funny story? When I first heard about DP, so I first heard about DP in a conversation. He's like, "Oh, you got to check out DP." And I'm like, dude, I am so not into double penetration. Like, I tried that shit one time, and I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, no, the drunken peasants. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I look it up, and I'm like, oh, okay, these white boys, this is awesome. And I subscribed or whatever. But I was so confused. I'm like, why are people talking about DP all the time? This is disgusting.
Yes, Billy. Yes, Billy. And I'm so sorry that I hadn't got to you about that. Billy's mama bought my mama a birthday present.
Oh,
because I don't know if you noticed, Billy's mama is a big fan of mine. Billy's mama loves Pimpy. She loves the Pimpy. And I want to get her someday. I really do, because I want to give her a hug, because I love anybody that loves me. So, but yeah, Billy's mom's a sweetheart. And Billy is a narcissistic motherfucker, first of all. Very narcissistic. But he's also got a heart, a go. He really does. That proverbial heart shit that I hate. But anyways, he does have he's a good dude.
So do you mean he has a brain of gold?
He has a brain of gold, yes.
He has a brain of gold. There it is.
But you know, he hates this part. Ask him about arm wrestling Pimpmunk someday. See what happens. What I'm saying? He thought he was gonna beat me in arm wrestling. He's stupid.
Ooh, I want to hear this story. I'm gonna have to hear both sides. I'm gonna have to hear both sides.
The 24-hour show that I did with them in Seattle, I was there with him, and he wanted to arm wrestle me. He thought he could beat me, and well, of course, I beat him.
Interesting. Now, see, if I was to go on the drunken peasants, I would want to bring them one of my tards. I noticed they like cringy shit, and
of your what?
One of my tards. I have an entire library of tards. I can't say that?
No.
I can't?
No.
So what do I call them?
I don't know. I don't think you can say that, though.
My imbeciles? My deplorables? My insignificant has-beens that never were?
He bullshit. He said I got tired and gave up. You lying motherfucker. You lost. Anyways.
Oh, he wants my tarts. I will send you all of my tarts. Yeah. I have lots of
You got some good tarts.
I got lots of tarts. Okay. Lots of tarts.
And that's the thing. People ask me, you know, I get emails a lot, right? I've told you about that. People ask me one day, why are you so comfortable with Miss Park? You like more comfortable with Miss Park than you are with other women. Because, well, that's the type of women I've always been around.
We have good chemistry. I love me some Pimpy. It's fun. It's like having a natural conversation. And I like hanging out with you because it gets me more comfortable. And because
I'm not trying to get token in this either, but I am very comfortable with black people. Yeah. I mean, I am. I don't give a shit to say anything because, I mean, you know, I'm just comfortable with because I grew up with black people, so I'm comfortable. But it doesn't mean I'm more comfortable with you than I am white people. It's just I know
you love me. That's what it is. I am because you love me.
I want that John.
Yep, that's all it is. You're in love with me.
I am.
I send you a picture of my butt, and now you love me.
Yeah, it's a nice butt. She got a good thick ass going on.
Yeah, my bottom half is way bigger than my top half.
Well, yeah, you were blessed in the butt area.
It followed me home from school one day.
Yeah. But I am very serious. I need to talk to Ben because Billy don't remember shit. I need to talk to Ben about getting you on the show one night with me. We're going.
That would be really, really fun. That makes my hands a little sweaty, but I'll.
No, dude. I think you'll do. I think you'll. I think it'll get you some more recognition, and I think people will like you because I think you have the chops for this shit very much.
Well, it's about like keeping up with the jokes. You guys and the drunken peasants. They are not only are they smart. Okay, they cover.
Which one's smart?
No, first of all, they cover topics that are all over the place. So we're talking about politics, and I don't really know too many political jokes, so I'd have to like really like make sure I'm watching the news that week.
Be real.
Be relevant.
Just be real with what you hear. That's all they want.
Yeah, it's so much pressure.
You just be real with what you see and hear. That's all it is. That's why people like me and Billy is because we just say what the fuck we think, right? We're not gonna we're not gonna sugarcoat it. And we're not afraid to be us and be who we are. That's all it takes.
How the geek room's been torturing me with this dude named the patriarch or some shit. And he's the most racist thing I've ever seen. And I just spew. I go into these rants, like I black out rage and go into these rants. And apparently, Tated thinks they're just entertaining.
And by the way, you gotta stop complimenting them because Billy's one of those guys. See, look, I'm a genius. And no, you're not a fucking genius, Billy. Now you are. Billy is tall. Billy is a tall guy.
He is. He's the fridge.
He's the bitch.
He's the fridge. Like literally, his last name is the fridge. Like that's that's his legal last name.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
His real name is Perry. He's William Perry.
No, his name is Billy. Middle name.
Do you know who William Perry was? Do you know who William Perry was?
I just know Perry Water.
Perry Water? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, they have the sparkling water. It's Perry, and then you can get Perry Ellis's, which are these really nice shoes.
William Perry, the fridge, is where he is. Chicago Bears.
The Chicago Bears. Oh, the Monsters of the Midway. The guys who won the Super Bowl and did the dance. Because they got a whole bunch of points.
The way you said that. The Monsters of the Midway.
Those guys, right? Like that's the one. Duh Bears. That whole situation.
Yeah. You're so fucking cute. The Monsters of the Midway. Oh, by the way, Billy, you'll respect this. You know how big of a Jerry Lawler mark I am, right, Billy? I'm a huge Jerry the King Lawler mark. Well, I tweeted this weekend to Jerry Lawler, and he actually liked the tweet. That made me feel good. Made me smile.
That's freaking awesome.
Made me smile. And I
spent 4 years trying to get blocked by Donald Trump's real account, and it never happened. I felt so bad about myself. Like I feel like such a failure. Such a failure.
Yeah. I'm so glad that era's over with.
Very much so.
Yeah. But now, all jokes aside, Billy and Ben, I love them boys, and like Jeff Holliday. Like anytime you ever see Drunken Peasants, was all four of us on it. Me, Billy, Jeff. That's some of the best Drunken Peasants episodes you can get right there.
Jeff Holliday is so impressive.
Well, but the thing about it is, what I'm saying is like we're four guys who just like each other, and we're just four friends, and it just works when we're all together. It just works.
It's very natural, yeah.
Yeah, it just works. And Jeff is a fucking smart guy. Jeff's also
amazing.
Yeah, I like. And so here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about me and Jeff was we're really good friends now, right? Me and Jeff, really good friends. But at one point, I did not like Jeff Holliday, and I publicly stated it all the time that I didn't like him. And he
when he was in his weird little phase.
Well, he's always in a weird phase, but
there was a time he was almost sucked into the manosphere.
Well, see what happened, and this is what happened with me and Jeff. I misread Jeff, and that is the only time I've ever kind of apologized and said I was wrong. I misread the guy. I really did. And when I actually met Jeff in person, we talked. One of the first things he did is he walked to me, handing me he had a pickle flask. It looked like a pickle. It was a flask and it had tequila in it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I drank from his pickle, and we became homies.
Okay. That's
And
a wonderful way to start a friendship.
yeah, and I really didn't misread the guy. That was on me, not him. It really was. I mean, like I've said it 100 times, but now I would beat you to death over Jeff. And his wife, Memory, is one of my favorite people on the planet.
Dude, I finally got to have a conversation with Jeff because I'm lucky enough to do a project with him, and he is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
he's awesome sauce.
Let's not go too far. He's a shitty man, but still.
I haven't seen it yet. I love him to pieces. I think he's the best.
Well, yeah, no, that's the way we are. That's the way we are, though. Like we'll fucking Billy insults me, and I insult Billy all the time. But you know, if we needed each other, we was there.
Well, you're all the greatest, and it's just the best.
No, see, I hate when people say that, and you know that
are all the greatest.
No, they can't be all the greatest.
All the greatest.
The greatest is just one person.
It's a cornucopia of greatness.
No, that's not what. No, it doesn't happen like it. No,
it's like a field of greatness.
No, it ain't the way it
works. You guys are just in it, or like a canopy of wonderful greatness, and then you're all
no, it's not the way it works, baby.
It is how I'm trying to explain it to you, and you're just refusing to learn.
Because you're sounding stupid.
You're just refusing to learn, and this is what we call a problem.
Okay? Well, yeah, for you, because
only for you, because I'm trying to give you a compliment, and you're shitting on the compliment.
But I'm not going to share my greatness.
When someone gives you a compliment, the proper response is thank you. So let's try this again.
Okay, we'll try to be right with it.
I'm gonna try again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You're all the greatest.
No.
Damn it, pimp. I don't know how to train you, honey. We have to work on it.
We're about to have to change that language right quick. And what we're about to do.
I'm just trying to give you correction.
No, hell no. You ain't training shit on me, woman. What the? I ain't no motherfucking pug. I ain't no Chinese pug. What the hell you doing training?
Listen, I don't believe that old dogs can't learn new tricks. I believe that you are capable of learning new things every day, no matter what anybody says.
But the shit you say it wrong.
I didn't say it wrong. Everybody's the greatest.
That's not right.
Ah, you're so mean. You're such a cranky little guy.
I will beat you to death.
You won't, though, because you can't catch me.
I can catch you. I'm fast.
You can't catch me.
I'm a pretty fast fat dude.
You can't catch me.
No, I played football. I'm pretty good.
You can't catch me.
I just shave my left butt cheek and you'll stop because it's so amazing.
Probably I would stop because I went blind because it's so pale.
Dude, it is white. It's a Caucasian ass for sure.
You probably got the Hank Hill hanging back there.
Oh, dude, I've got it. It looks like a pack of Kraft mayo.
I don't even. What? What? It looks like a pack of mayonnaise. Like, what do you even mean by that? Do you have 2 packs of mayonnaise, or it's just 1 pack of mayonnaise? So it's just your ass looks like a pack. So you got like the cone head booty back there, no crack.
Yeah.
Just no crack. It's just all one cheek.
I don't think it's just crap, but it's a pack of mayonnaise.
That's horrible. You need help.
I need to throw this shit away. It's been here for months.
Yes. You're going to get, what's the word? You're going to get botulism.
I'm not going to eat it.
Salmonella.
I'm not going to eat this shit. I just threw it in the garbage.
I'm going to check tomorrow and make sure it's gone.
It is. It's in the garbage right now. You know, I'm going to go for 2 hours and 18 minutes.
That's because we've been shooting this shit.
Yeah.
I was about to go live on my channel and parade. I found out about this woman who is now white knighting for Nuka Zeus, the white man who is in blackface. Yeah. And she's an African-American woman who is absolutely batshit. And I found out everything about her, so I'm going to share. It's It's so much fun. So excited. I've been learning how to use Streamlabs too. I got really
That's good. That's good. I need to get into that shit, but I just say
it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. And then there's a lot of tutorials. So it was fun.
Yeah, I got the OBS and shit. I've done it, but I hate doing it, especially when I'm trying to do the show. I hate doing the show and producing the show. I hate doing it. But anyways, I am about to go. I'm just tired. I'm not sleepy. I'm just tired, and I want to go jerk off. Go spend 2 hours with you, and yeah. I need a picture.
I sent you some photos.
Okay.
Got some new photos.
Yeah, photos. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for helping me get to go. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Miss Parker, for joining me. I love you to death. You're the best. You're the best.
Love you too, sweetie.
Tomorrow on the show, we got Burnt Toast and Janie.
Ooh, Burnt Toast. Have you watched Burnt Toast OnlyFans?
No.
Burnt Toast has an OnlyFans. She pours marmalade all over toast. So
see, I don't. People didn't let me in for free.
All you got to do is go to her page. Go to Burnt Toast page, and then you can see her OnlyFans ad.
It's just bread, though.
It's sexy bread, though.
But yeah, tomorrow we got Janie, we got Burnt Toast. Tuesday we got Fit and Kirby and Dirt. Wednesday we got Miss Parker and somebody. And then Thursday we got John Morgan, and I don't know who else. But anyways, see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you, everybody, and